In the world of Naruto, everyone talks about the powers of the Uchiha or the destiny of the Uzumaki. But we need to talk about the most frustrating writing choice in Masashi Kishimoto's career, the intentional stagnation of Sakura Haruno. Sakura wasn't just a side character, she was a victim of a narrative glass ceiling. She was designed to be powerful just enough to be useful, but weak enough to keep the hero saves the girl trope alive for 700 chapters.
Sasuke, don't!
Let's look at the early blueprint. Naruto's entire motivation in the beginning was built on a cliché. He had to protect the girl to prove he was a man. For Naruto to look like a hero, someone had to be the victim. Sakura was cast in that role. She was the scale used to measure the enemy's threat level. If Sakura was screaming or paralyzed with fear, the audience knew the stakes were high. Her character wasn't built for her own growth, she was built to be the fuel for Naruto's and Sasuke's evolution. The most infuriating part of Sakura's arc is the constant regression. Think about it. We see her have these massive ascension moments where she declares she's done being a burden. In the Forest of Death, she cuts her hair, a symbolic death of her old, shallow self, and fights to the bone to protect her teammates. We thought, this is it, she's changing. In the start of Shippuden, she trains under Tsunade and takes down Sasori in an epic battle. She was a powerhouse. We thought she's finally an equal. In the Great War, she unlocks the Byagogu seal and stands side by side with gods. But here's the problem. Every time she reaches a peak, the writer hits the reset button. In the very next arc, she's back to crying for Naruto to save her, or being paralyzed by her toxic obsession with Sasuke. It's like watching a player level up to 100, only for the game to crash and send them back to level 1. If Naruto learned Sage Mode but forgot it in the next fight, fans would be outraged. Why did we let it slide with Sakura? Sakura's character was sacrificed at the altar of the Naruto-Sasuke rivalry. Her entire identity was narrowed down to catching up to them. But when your only goal is to chase someone else's shadow, you are destined to stay in the dark. She had perfect chakra control and monstrous strength, but she was never allowed to have a dream that didn't involve a man. Her independence was traded for a toxic romance that even Sasuke didn't seem to want for most of the series. Sakura Haruno is proof that in traditional shonen, a female character's strength is often just a plot device to highlight the male lead's growth. She wasn't weak by nature, she was written to be weak whenever the plot needed a hero to step in. She is the ultimate victim of characterization. She proved she could be a Sannin-level ninja, but the story never allowed her to be a self-sufficient human being. Is Sakura the most wasted character in anime history, or was her role as the damsel necessary for Naruto's journey? Imagine a world where Sakura gave up on Sasuke and focused on becoming the greatest Kage Konoha ever saw. That's the movie I wanted to watch. What about you? Let's get into it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. We're exposing all the bad writing in your favorite shows.